Hello and welcome to another video. Basically, in today's video, what I wanted to go over was some tips and tricks for kind of meat mode or nightmare mode. I can't really go too extensive. I wish I could show you actual footage of these things in action, but for now, you're gonna have to hold my word to it. So what we're gonna do first of all is we're gonna head over here into this red portal, because if you're in nightmare mode or if you're in meat mode, this red portal is gonna be your best friend due to the things you can get in here that will help you. So we're gonna head over here, where you're gonna want 6 of these eye trees. You'll see in a minute why I say that. But then next what we're going to go to is, I think we're going to go to the Jelly Mart. So over here, we're going to want a GMO syringe, we're going to want a sprinkler, auto seller, power plant, and that should be good. Also a light post actually. Now way down here, we also want a normal apple tree, because there's 2 different things this is good for. I'm going to buy some of these to show you something in the future. So now that we have all of our materials, all the things that we need, it's time to go ahead and show you this. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and just remove all this. So first of all, the eye tree farm. Obviously, I bought 6 of them. I have one placed already because of the display. I'm just going to go ahead and put one of these back in here. But you're going to want to put them in some kind of a formation like what we got going on right here. Because you want to make sure they're all being touched by water. This is pretty solid. Put auto seller there. You can do it on however you want. Power plant here or whatever. I mean, hell, actually, power plant has a really big range, so I'll just put that there. And a light post right here. Reason why you want a light post is because light posts allow things to grow at nighttime if they're within range on nightmare mode or in meat mode. So if you want your trees to grow at night, this is your best friend. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is actually GMO this. This is the minimum amount of meat trees you need for this. I've tested lower, it doesn't work. Higher is just overdoing it. This is the perfect amount right here. Really cheap, really good setup. And you'll see here, if I spam this, look at that. Money will be going up and up and up and up. Actually, you can see it there. It's not updating up here, but you can watch my money go up and up and up and up. Now, it's going to be a little bit slower when you're in Nightmare or Meat Mode, but obviously that's because you have a lower multiplier than what I have, but it's still the best you can do. Now, if we want to go ahead and change this setup a bit, I can show you how not only just to make money today, but I can show you how to get a lot of ammo for your turrets, because those boss fights are something you're getting a lot of ammo for. A lot of preparation too. So we're going to put an apple tree here. You can put your power plant closer if you'd like. And right here, I actually need another GMO. If I go up, GMO syringe, go over, right here. So now with this setup, we don't need an auto seller with this because we want the apples for ammo for our turrets. But right here, you can just spam it. Be careful of poison apples, obviously. But as you can see, this gives a lot of apples. If you spawn too many at once, it does indeed actually make them all despawn. So just like, you know, I shake it usually like 13, 14 times. Because that gives you about 50 apples. It's pretty safe. You don't have to worry. So now a bonus thing I wanted to show off today was the fact that there's an actual really good tree for doing Nightmare mode and also Meat mode. Mainly because in the beginning you need some kind of source of income. Something that's going to be reliable. Something that you don't have to worry about too much. And you're going to have volcanoes. You probably haven't even got them out of the ground yet by this time. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place these water trees, because these ones are very special trees. You don't need lamps because they grow at night, and they are immune to those fireballs. So the most you're going to have to worry about is your sprinklers. Watch over these. If you see a fireball hitting your water tree, ignore it. It won't get hurt by it at all. But the fact that these grow at night, they're cheap, they give a lot of money, and on top of that they're immune to fireballs, makes it to where if you have volcanoes around, with these you can eventually save up. Obviously, once you get past this point, you're going to need something better to go ahead and go up to the eyeball trees, but this is really solid for the beginning. If you want to, you can just keep this because it doesn't need lampposts. and it's nice. Also, a second thing that these are good for, actually, is the Mutatus fight. We head over... Break these first. I need to put my stuff back. I'll fix the light post later. But if we head over here, if you're fighting Mutatus, you're in meat mode, you should have this 9 tiles island. If you're in meat mode without this, it's not impossible, but it's going to be more difficult. But if you have this, good. What you want to do for a certain strat, you can do it if you want. I did it with my win without this. But you can place water trees back here, mainly because of the fact that they're immune to fireballs, right? And during the Mutatus fight, you'll see fireballs coming down from the sky, hitting your turrets. That's not very good. So because these are immune, they will take the fireball hits and actually lessen the chances of fireballs hitting your turrets out here. So all in all, it's kind of nice just to kind of get some of that stress off your back. And now, if you do not have this 9 tiles island, don't worry, it's okay to get. It's a little difficult, but if you're a true completionist, it should be fine. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up to this purple portal up here to get that. And through here, I can't really show it off right now, because I don't have nearly enough money. You're going to need a lot, let me say that. We're going to go over here, and you'll see this tree right here. It says here on the sign, sacrifice trees to the sapling. Now, if we go all the way over here, what you're going to want to do, I don't know if this is the only tree, but if you sacrifice pretty much this tree, or I don't know, you can try other trees, I don't know if they work or not, but take this tree, buy a bunch of them, and you just want to keep on going over here, if I can teleport, and sacrificing them to this. And eventually, once this gets to 100%, it'll give you something called an island permit. As soon as you get that, use it, you'll get that 9 tiles island. And you may also be wondering, why am I so small in this video? If you're not, well, I'm going to tell you anyways. When you're in nightmare mode, you're not really going to have to worry about this, but in meat mode, you're definitely going to have to worry about this, especially for the Mutatus boss fight. And that biggest worry is phantoms. Phantoms will be running around all through your plot and stuff like that, so if you're a small little avatar like this, they actually can't really kill you that easily. They can still kill you. They can fling you, so be careful. The best thing to do if a phantom is coming after you and you're this tiny, just sit still. The most he can do is push you around a little bit, but he can't actually kill you. And if you're moving around, he's gonna probably fling you. You have a better chance just to sit still, and there's a pretty solid chance you're gonna survive. But with all of that, that's all I'm going to cover right now. That's a good amount of information. In the future, I could run through with an alt account and go ahead and just try to play through the game, maybe get a volunteer to kind of help show off some of these tricks. But you've seen the bulk of it. It's pretty handy to know these things, and I hope you find this useful. If you guys know any other tricks that you'd like to share with me, and I can look over them later, just leave them in the comments below. But it's 3 AM, which is why you may notice me kind of messing up a little bit here and there. But I'm gonna get to bed. I hope you all have a nice day or night, wherever it may be. And I hope these tricks come in handy for you in whatever you may be doing. Bye-bye.